What they did in this area is they came in and recently tore out the old concrete pavement and replaced it with this thick asphalt. There is about a 6-inch layer of granular base underneath that. This particular area right in here was that which was experiencing the most distress on the concrete pavement which was originally in place here, according to Stan Armstrong. Very heavy traffic, as I described before. You see what I'm talking about right there. We get into a sag vertical curve also within the test section. We wind up at around about a 1% grade or less than that, about 0.5% at the end of the test section. It's a little bit different situation than some of the ones, and I was glad to be able to get one on a downslope in order to have that difference. We've got several other test sections here in Alabama and also throughout the southeast, which we're on an incline. Something I want to show right in here is in the inside wheel track. It's a gouge mark. This begins at around station 4+40, 4+45, and goes on to the very end of the test section. Okay, we didn't notice that yesterday and wondering whether it may have not occurred overnight. Come up here. This must have just happened overnight. You can see how it's heavily gouged in here. We didn't have the tape all the way across until just a few moments ago, so we can't tell by looking at that, but this section was, I believe it was pretty well clean of any marks like that yesterday when we were out looking at it. There's a cotton spindle driven out at the edge of the shoulder, which is a paved asphalt concrete shoulder. Now looking down on the test section, you see the intersection down there and the signing for that. We zoom in on that to show it a little bit more clearly. Like to have been able to use a section from around the end of this guardrail. You can see a culvert right here, but I would have liked to have used the one from here on down to the ramp, but we just getting just too close to the ramp with the end of it and feared that that would affect the traffic that we were monitoring on it. So we decided to go ahead and use this up here on the slope. Looking on around, looking over to the east of us. Back up on the test section, pivoting on around, looking towards the west. This is a major interstate, and in this area it's a direct connector between Birmingham, Alabama and Nashville, Tennessee. And with some of the heavy industry which exists in Birmingham, it's not surprising that we should have